Hello everybody, welcome back. Today is May 15th, episode 3 of the Crafty Cassie podcast. So I'm going to start with Faux. I finished my dishcloth for Ross at Smells Like Yarns. Dishcloth I want for May. This is holeless. And I used every single piece. This is the end of the ball of yarn. Same peaches and cream. Yes. 2 washcloths now. It's amazing. Never thought I'd make them. Yeah. I can't wait to see what June's is going to be. Oh my gosh. It's already halfway through May and almost June. It sucks. And it is not May-like weather outside. It is raining today. Anyways, and then I did some crocheting as well this week, which I haven't done in a while. I don't like crocheting big things. I crochet doilies and button covers, which are glorified doilies with pull string through it. So I bought this yarn at a garage sale last weekend for 50 cents, and it is Lion brand homespun in Fiesta. It is very festive Fiesta type colors. It's purple and blue and sort of a turquoisey, yellow, red, this golden color. I made it for my mom, so I'll try it on. There's the back. There's the back. So it's the Nubby Brim Cloak. I think that's right. But that. My head's a lot larger than my mom's. This hat actually fits her much better than it does me. So there's my other FO for this week. I will post links to all of my project pages down below. Sorry, I gotta put my hair back up. Now that I took it down to put the hat on. And then I know, I think last week, week before, episodes 1 and 2, I talked about my my Shapely Neighbor cardigan, which is a Shapely Boyfriend pattern that I did for the Mr. Rogers Cardigan along on LSG, the group on Ravelry, Lazy, Stupid, Godless. I joined because I love Mr. Rogers. I grew up watching the show and I loved it, and I loved when the train went behind and went to the kingdom, and I loved Daniel Tiger. So I made a cardigan. Step back and see if I can get the whole thing in the picture. There we go. That looks really good. I'm really happy with it. I didn't swatch. I am terrible. I'm absolutely terrible. But they are 12-row stripes. It's a raglan, so it's top down. Sleeves are added in. But it worked out to be just exactly. The sleeves are the exact same number of repeats as the body. They are just the right size, and it is just, all the shaping is done right here with increases and decreases. I only did one set. I did 2 sets of the decreases instead of 4, and then I did the exact number of increases that it says in the pattern, because I got big hips and a small waist. So yeah. See my booty. So that is my Mr. Rogers cardigan. And it's got a V-neck. It is very warm. This is the Barocco vintage, which is, I think, 60% wool. No, maybe it's 50. 50% wool, 30% nylon, 10% something else, I believe. I'm not sure. It's down in my project pattern. So So yeah, that's it. This is not this is not finished. This may never be finished, but I'm also doing Hexie Puffs. This is a bag. Here's a soda can for size. Very thick, very big. These are my Hexie Puffs that I have just been knitting for forever. And I may always be knitting them. I don't knit them very consistently, but they are just so cute. This, I love this color. It's so cute. It's called Zombie Flesh, and I don't remember where it's from, but I have the tag somewhere. I'm keeping all the little tags. It was a mini I got from a swap. And I am doing my, oh, Zombie Barbecue. That's what it is. There we go. It's from Lorena's Laces. It's Shepherd Sock in Zombie Barbecue. Very lovely. A little tag. I did a sort of a round robin. Someone takes a box, puts a bunch of yarn and sends it to the next person. The person takes out what they want, puts an equivalent. So I got that. And let's see. Grilled peas. Yeah. I think this purple one. I have no pad. I have no theme or anything, so I'm just taking fingering weight yarn, leftover scrap. Some are actual skeins that I'm buying. This one is World Peas by Claudia Hand Painted Yarns that I got at my local yarn shop. I think they're pronounced Kitsch. Knitch. It's in Delafield. In case any of you are actually in Wisconsin, southeastern Wisconsin here. Yeah. I think last time I counted there were 100 and something. And I think if I want to do an actual full-size bed, I need 1,000. So yeah. Very long-term project. Not finishing it anytime soon. On the needles, I don't have it to show you. It's in my car outside. I am a nanny to two awesome little boys, and one of them's 3 and 6. No, 3 and 7. He had a birthday. The 3-year-old sees me knitting a lot, and so he asked me to knit him a sweater too, and let him pick out a color. He picked out a navy blue and red heart yarn, and so I'm knitting him just a raglan top down because he's tiny. He's 3 and he's like a size 2, but size 3 height, so I'm just gonna quick knit him up a sweater, and then he'll be a very happy little boy. So yeah, I don't think, I mean, there will be a project page for that because I am sort of using a pattern. And then, like I said, I went to a garage sale. A lot of garage sales. The citywide garage sale thing that I did last week, Thursday. I went on Saturday as well. And I bought Stash Enhancement. This is Lion. That is backwards. Tweed stripes. Color 209 Prism. Bought it for 50 cents. I normally am project based, but 50 cents. I know what this costs at Joann's. Even though it's acrylic, you know, I can make like a cat sweater or something out of it. No, it's not acrylic. Yeah, 100% acrylic. So that. And then I went down into my basement and I got some of my fibers. It pretty much is my fiber stash. The only thing that's not, that I didn't bring up was some just undyed roving that I bought from know the name. I'll post where I got my blank roving, but this is the same as the same people that I bought the purple stuff I'm spinning from at Wisconsin Sheep and Fiber Festival, and this is called Denim. Again, I don't remember the content, but I weighed it. Each of these is 4 ounces, including my purple stuff. That was 4 ounces. And it is the softest denim color with, there's a little like dark tan and some light blue and dark blue, a little bit of like a charcoal color and gray, like a light gray. It's just going to be so pretty when I spin it eventually. Yeah, I clearly like fiber. See, and this one is Hello Pearl Faux Cashmere, which is 100% acrylic, not 100% nylon, but so soft. And I wish you could feel it. I wish you could. 4 ounces, and the color is Holiday Blast, and it is sort of a burgundy and purple and turquoisey green color, and it is just beautiful, beautiful and soft. So yeah, there's that. And then I had 2 more, and that's pretty much it, except for some small balls of Angora and silk that I had purchased because so soft. This is River's Edge Fiber Arts in Shake Your Tail Feather, which is 65% merino, 15% tencel, 10% banana fiber, and 10% milk fibers. Turn it toward the light so it's not so dark. And it is, the color is Camille Teal, 4 ounces, and very pretty. I can see, and it's sort of, it's not mixed in there perfectly, which I really like. So you can see the tencel and like the milk fiber and stuff. And it's really pretty, super dark teal to this really pale teal, almost gray color. That I bought for my mom to spin into something. This is also River's Edge Fiber Arts. Again, Shake Your Tail Feather, so same fiber content. Superwash, merino, tencel, banana, and milk. And the color is Walking Stick. And it is, overall, it's a purple color. But there's also some gold and some really dark purple there. And there's a little bit of, almost, it's sort of like a leafy brown color to me. Sort of a greenish brown in there. But again, very pretty. I bought fiber. I had a drop spindle at the time and that was it. I still pretty much have the drop spindle, but yeah. I'm gonna stop the timer. That was 13 minutes already, and I know my camera gets my camera gets kind of wonky after more than that. Audio doesn't sync up. So yeah, I bought all this fiber a few years ago when I only had my 2 drop spindles, and I still really only have the 2 drop spindles because I bought a wheel off Craigslist knowing that it was not going to be perfect, but it just, I don't know, there's something about it that I just don't like. So I put it upstairs and I never use it now. But yeah. So I am actually, I've been looking at spinning wheels, electric spinning wheels. And because I don't have $800 for Hanson Mini e-spinner, nope. And I'm not really willing to spend that kind of money right now. I am looking at building my own. Electric Eel Spinners has pre-assembled a kit and also or open source instructions to build your own spinning wheel, Jade off. And so I'm going to build my own. I'm going to, Jade. I've been looking at flyers and bobbins. Excuse me, there's something in my eye. My goodness. And there's actually, I found one on Ravelry that someone had made their own electric spinning wheel, and it looks wonderful. And ow, she has quite a bit of information written down in her project, and I'll put the link to her spinning wheel that she made down below. Excuse me, Jade, stop. Oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, I'll put a link to that project because I'm going to be using that as a sort of a helpful guide. This is my dog Jade. She is beautiful, beautiful Pibble. Look at that. Look at that pretty. Mwah. Yes, yes. Hello. Yes, she is a Pibble, but she is not mean. She is just the sweetest thing ever. She is gorgeous. We love her. We love Pibbles. Anyway, back to spinning wheels because, yes. So I'm going to, my mom works as an electrical assembler, so she knows how to solder components to circuit boards and things. And I showed her the instructions for the circuit board from Electric Eel. And she said, you know, it's got all the lists and everything. It'd be super easy to make. The hardest thing would be, for me, putting the programming into the the little chip thing that controls. I think it allows you to do reverse, go back and forward, to be able to apply the reverse function on the electric motor. Excuse me. But I looked at the software for that chip. It looks super easy. I just need a USB cable to do it. And when I do start doing this, I will definitely make a project page with information. So, to my spinning, I am still spinning out my drop spindle. I have 2.9 ounces still left, so I'm not even halfway done yet. And I am sort of kicking myself mentally for spinning such a small single. But, I think, depending on how many yards I get, maybe I'll ply it. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just knit a shawl. My brother was watching me spin last night, and he's like, what are you going to do with yarn that thin? It's just like, well, I could ply it. I was like, yeah, but then it's only twice as thick. He does not understand. I have done several magic tricks in front of him. Magic tricks. Before, while, you know, knitting or sewing. They're concepts he doesn't understand. Mostly because I think he just doesn't care. But whatever. Ooh, biscuits. So yeah. Let's look at the timer so I don't go over 5 minutes. Right. Oh, biscuits. Well, that stinks. So let's see. So I am slowly watching more and more knitting podcasts. I watched Come Knit With Me last week. They post theirs. I watched it Sunday. I think it comes up on Saturday. So I watched Come Knit With Us, Sam and Kim. Very lovely ladies. Wonderful episode. And their episodes are so short. I get started watching it and time just flies. And I know Ross at Smells Like Yarn has a new episode up. I have not watched it yet. I haven't had the time. And it just came up on my phone's little widget feed thing. So yeah, I watched those ones. And I want some more. I know there's Brochet, and I sort of started watching Brochet. but I'm really spastic, and I kind of want to go back and watch a podcast from the beginning, and Crochet has, I think, 100 or something episodes. That's a lot of episodes to go back and watch. Ross, I'm almost caught up on. I think I'm one behind, besides yesterday's that popped up. I have the new one and one more to watch, and then I'm all caught up. Sam and Kim, I am all caught up. But yeah. If you know of a really good yarn knitting fiber podcast, excuse me, to watch, link it in the comments, point me to it. Just like if you know of a podcast or someone who'd like my podcast, don't go down there. Tell them to come watch. We have a Ravelry group. It's the Crafty Cassie podcast group. We have 2 members besides me. But that's okay. It's not about members. It's not about how many people are watching me. It's about me. It's all about me. It's about the fiber. It's about me feeling like I have somewhere to talk to. Someone to talk to. About all my fiber stuff. And I'm pretty happy just talking to the camera and then posting it, whether or not anyone watches it. So, obviously, come join us at the group. Feel free to start chatting. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What did you like? What don't you like? Oh, I had some questions from the group. Let's see, it was about my go-to yarn like a go-to project. Something like mindless TV watching knitting. I don't have a go-to yarn. I pick yarn basically, I usually will pick a project and then I pick a yarn that is suitable for the project based on color and feel. I love it. I'm very tactile. I like to make sure that the things I'm doing and wearing, my knitting, are soft enough that I'm not going to be irritated by it. That's why I really like the Barocco vintage. It's very soft and very warm. So I don't really have a go-to yarn. Obviously, looking at my project page, it looks like Misty Alpaca Lace Weight, though, because I've knit so many shawls out of it. But it was just a price point issue. That's why I went with it. And I randomly picked it for the first one, and then after that I just kept picking it because I knew I liked it. And I don't really have a couch potato project. If it's a fairly easy project, I can sort of knit without looking. But otherwise, I don't... Hexie Puffs maybe, I guess. I can do this pretty mindlessly. I don't have to pay too much attention. But usually when if it's a show I want to watch carefully, my shows, I usually put the knitting down. I just watch my show. But if I'm just knitting, I'll have the TV on as background noise more than anything. So yeah. So that's it for today's episode. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Hope everybody is enjoying this lovely, lovely spring. Hopefully it will stop raining soon. So,